Hey, Joel McDonald here, founder of Just Get Out of Town. Thanks for signing up. Once you get logged in and see all the details, there is going to be a lot of information at your disposal, and I just want to make sure that you know how to make the most of that. So I thought I'd do this quick video called Anatomy of a Just Get Out of Town Lead. So any given deal that you look at, let's just say this trip that we posted, LA to Sweden, really good deal. Especially in these cases, these deals disappear quick. So the first thing you always want to do with every deal that you look at is go and verify that this fare is still available. So the way to do that is just click on the price. Whether it's the package price or the flight price, that's really all you need to do. So in this case, yes, it is still available. It does look like this is a mistake fare. There is only one combination of dates that you're going to get this. You can play around and see if there are other times, but this is probably a glitch in the algorithm. And when you see a big bullseye like this with only one really good price, that fare is going to disappear quick. So anyway, that's step number one that you should almost always take with every deal that we post. Step number two would be if you like the idea of the package prices. Those are often very good deals. This is not that great of a deal, and you could click through on that, but just we usually find better prices than that. So in that case, you could click there and check out the package prices. Those are always going to be lower. When we find a low flight price, your package prices are going to be lower too. So you can look through and see what you can find, or you can just click on well, actually, before we move on to the other sources, let's talk about this. This package price is always going to be the most basic package price available. Sometimes that might be just 1 or 2 star places. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 star places. But if you are really picky about where you stay and you want nicer places, you can just skip straight ahead to this. It'll go to almost the same results, but we filter out all of the 0, 2, and 3 star and unrated places. So then you will only see package prices for the nicer places. And in this case, it's a couple $100 per person more, and that'll probably get you a lot nicer hotel package. So the third thing you can do is just go on down here. Like I said, if those package prices aren't great, but the flight prices are great, I would say grab that flight, especially in this case, as soon as you can. And then go and research all of these other housing options. And then you can decide if you want to get a hotel or just book the flight separate and then do an Airbnb or a VRBO. And we have a couple different hostels links. So in this case, where we are talking about an exceptionally good airfare price and you should hurry up and book that, let's backtrack and pretend that you're going to do that. So all you have to do, no need to call us, no need to email us. This is taking you straight to the site where we found the details. So in this case, if these dates work for you, great, because you're going to save 50 to 70% off of any other price out of these 49 days. So that looks good. Let's see what we have to do to get that fare. So there it is. In this case, that fare is through Norwegian Air directly. So all you have to do is just verify that, make sure you like the flight times, and book away. This is one adult price, so of course you would change it to 2 adults. Hopefully you still get that price twice. Yep, $399.80. Hurry up and book it, because like I said, that fare will disappear quickly when we're talking about a scenario like this, where everything else around it is a lot more expensive. Okay, one more thing that I want to show you is just a few other options. So let's just say you have a friend in Sweden, or you have a friend in Phoenix, or DC, or whatever the fair might be that we post. You can always just look and see if you can get that same fair from that place to your location. And all you have to do there is just click this reverse search option and see if that's available. Usually that is the case, but sometimes in the exceptions of these mistake fairs, that isn't the case. But that is there for you. Every once in a while, when we see those $29 fares to a certain destination, or $39 fares, if you have a friend in that location, that's what that deal is there for. So it's still a pretty good deal at $327, but not the same $200 deal that is LA to Sweden. Sweden to LA looks like $327 is the best you can do. So let's go back and just look at a couple other things that you have available here. All-inclusive options, we do include that. Those are through another site called Bookit. There aren't going to be any all-inclusives in Sweden. Those are typically going to be beach destinations, Caribbean, Mexico, some South America, etc. But if you are looking for all-inclusives, this is where you can find those. And we always include it on these dates because this specific range of dates is the dates that we found the dirt cheap airfare. So your best odds of finding a really good all-inclusive package are going to be by sticking with those dates. If you ever don't believe the fare that we found, or if you click through and this fare is gone, we always include a screenshot just as proof so that you'll know that this wasn't a bait and switch, this wasn't just to get you to respond to an ad or something like that. These are all real fares, and if they ever look too good to be true, as they often do, much like this one, you can just click on this link and we'll show a screenshot of when we found that fare. That way you can feel good about if the fare disappears, at least you know it did exist before it disappeared. Only other thing two other things. If you like these airfares but you want to see about business class, there is usually a correlation. When we find a really cheap airfare, business and first class is also going to be cheaper. So you can check that out. I won't waste our time looking at that. It's a link that's available for your use. And then one last thing, if there's an area that you don't recognize, we just include a link to Google Images so that you can just kind of look through and see what that area looks like. So I hope that helps give you a better idea of the anatomy of a JGoot trip alert. And if you ever have any other questions, just leave a reply in the comments section or just reply to any of the emails that we send you. Thanks again for signing up. We will talk to you later.